has electrical problems. A faulty switch, outdated fixtures, or not enough outlets. Buzz has seen them all. What's your home's problem? Call Buzz Electrical through Wednesday and get $50 off your service call and receive a whole home safety inspection on us.
You've loved Arvest mobile banking, but asked for more features. We heard you and created a whole new app. Introducing Arvest Go.
We're back, Cardinal fans, from Gentry High School. I'm Brian Dean alongside special guest. Announce yourself, sir.
Coach Scribner.
Clint Scribner has joined us with 5:54 to go in the ball game for the Lady Cardinals, up by 19, 53-34. Dillard for three. Off the mark. Rebound, Culpepper. Deflected pass gets into the hands of Gentry. Coach, it's a good thing that you came up here because I was getting tired of talking to myself.
Well, I got double duty tonight, I guess. Drive the bus, do a little first-time commentary.
Hey, it's not as bad as you think.
Pretty easy with a team like this.
Yeah, that's no doubt. Plus, you get to take in basketball.
Yeah. Gentry's played pretty scrappy tonight, though.
They have. They got a pretty good old squad. Dillard goes inside, turns around, shot's no good. Ball goes out of bounds off Dillard. 5:05 to go in the ball game, 53-34, Redbirds lead it.
It's a nice move. She just got a little too far under the basket. Very athletic.
Here's Wilmoth, gives it up to Redden. Over to Hayes, guarded by Van Zandt. Gives it up to Owens. Very unique offense being shown right here from Gentry. They got all five players from both sides of the free throw line to the top of the key.
Well, at some point they're going to have to try to score a few points in a quick rate.
Right.
Because they're down almost 20, but they seem like they're not in any hurry to shoot. Which, I'm not a basketball guy, but that's not a way to catch up.
Here's Owens, shots off the mark, rebound Culpepper.
Of course, we're playing pretty good defense, too.
That is true.
Our girls are right there.
Hernandez under the basket, shots no good. Rebound Gentry. Wilmoth, coast to coast against Culpepper, shots off the mark, rebound Dillard. Dillard pushes it ahead to Van Zandt. Collects it, gives it up to Johnson, shots off the mark, rebound Gentry. 53-34, Redbirds by 19 with 3:40 to go in the ball game. Zoe Nix goes inside. Layup is good. Did I say Zoe Nix or just Nix?
You said it right.
Van Zandt's runner is good. It's actually Ariel Nix. My apologies if I said Zoe Nix.
Maybe your nickname. New nickname.
I did know it was Zoe Nix, but that was from my days in Texas, and at that point in time, she was like 5. Nix for three, way off the mark. Rebound Culpepper, gives it up to Van Zandt. He's bringing it across the timeline with 2:55 to go in the ball game. Van Zandt, pull-up jumper's good. 57-36, 2:50 to go.
I was about to say we were going to slow the ball down and pass it around, waste some clock, but I'm just not sure that's in our DNA.
Here's Dillard. Goes from one side of the rim to the other. Basket's up and good to extend the lead, 59-36. And I'm not too sure who called the timeout. It's going to be a 30-second timeout called by Gentry.
Yeah, Farmington Fast is 4 quarters of Farmington Fast.
That is correct. And here's the thing about it. All the way down that bench is that way. It's up and down the court. The only thing that may change is towards the end of the game, you'll start seeing like a stall offense just circling the three-point line.
I got to keep score at several junior high games last year, and those girls are athletic and they can handle the ball, and that was fun to watch too. So, and a lot of them, they play throughout the game. A lot of those sophomores. So,
correct. Morgan Bry, Megan, sorry, Coach. Morgan Bride, Casey Drain, Megan Hernandez, Tori Kersey, Joelle Tidwell on the court for your Ladybirds. Wilmoth gives it up to Nix. Back to Wilmoth to bring it up across the timeline, guarded by Drain. Here's the three ball, off the back of the rim by Owens. Rebound, Drain. Zigzags her way through the defense, gives it up to Tidwell. Tidwell skip pass to Bry. Bry inside to Kersey. Finds Tidwell from the free throw line. Shot out.
Nice soft touch there.
Got a shooter's roll to extend the lead 61-36 with 2 minutes to go in the ballgame. Wilmoth guarded by Drain. Cuts inside. Runner's no good. Rebound, Drain. Drain ahead to Hernandez. Pass is intercepted by Owens. Coach, I don't know how much varsity girls basketball that you've seen so far this year, but I'm going to tell you for the first half of the year, Casey Drain is my vote for the sixth man of the year.
Oh, yeah. She's done a great job. I've watched her throughout her career, and she's always a burst of energy.
Absolutely. Offensively, defensively.
Yes. Both sides of the ball.
Hustles on every play. Not afraid to go amongst the trees.
Well, I got to respect something like that.
Says the man that stands 5 foot 1 inches himself. Not really, but pretty close.
That's why I was not a basketball player.
And here's the deflected pass by Drain. Exactly. Wilmoth guarded by Drain. Gives it up to number 23, Alexis Fowler. Owens collects a pass, guarded by Tidwell, then throws it backcourt.
Good turnover.
Turnover to the Redbirds. 61-36, 54.3 seconds to go in the ball game. Redbirds look to improve their record. Overall record to 17-3, and 4-0 in conference. Not a bad way to start the conference season.
Pretty good.
Bride to Kersey, inside to Hernandez. Hernandez, turnaround jumper's no good. Battle for the rebound, goes to Kersey. Kersey, I thought, threw it off the foot of Gentry Pioneer and out of bounds, but instead they said it's Pioneer basketball. Not sure how that happens.
I've got a few ideas, but I'm going to just...
I know what you're thinking. There's Drain with a block shot. Casey Drain with a block shot to complete.
And then a great pass. Oh, we can't finish it. It was a great look.
It was. And there's a charge call.
And she takes a charge.
Pop-up case. Don't want to see anybody injured. That's her second drawn charge of the ball game.
Looks like it might be her wrist. She's tough, though.
She is tough. She battles. Dillard checks in for her. That's her second charge called of the game. She's got 5 points. Pulled down a few rebounds, has a block shot. A couple of deflected passes that ended up into the hands of Redbirds.
I'd imagine she does it in practice, too.
I would venture to guess so. That is correct.
That's awesome.
That's going to do it where the Redbirds are successful. 61-36 over the Gentry Lady Pioneers. Both teams are going to congratulate each other. And we'll send it to commercial break where the Redbirds, your Lady Redbirds, are victorious tonight, 61-36 over the Lady Pioneers of Gentry. For Coach Clint Scribner from Gentry High School, I'm Brian Dean. You've been listening to Farmington Lady Cardinal basketball on the Farm Cards Live Sports Network. We'll be back with the boys game here shortly.
You're good.
Every home has electrical problems. A faulty switch, outdated fixtures, or not enough outlets. Buzz has seen them all. What's your home's problem? Call Buzz Electrical through Wednesday and get $50 off your service call and receive a whole home safety inspection on us.
Real estate is like football. You want a winning team that knows how to run offense and defense, knows the plays, the competition, how to score, and isn't afraid to get a little dirty. The McNaughton team knows two important things. One, how to help you buy, sell, invest in, and manage real estate. And two, how to cheer on the home team with an awesome tailgate event. For all your real estate needs, visit us at allnwahomes.com. McNaughton, your neighborhood community realtors.
Have you been saving up for or ready to start thinking about and building your dream home from the ground up? If it is that time for that decision to become a reality for you, wait no longer and reach out to Bauman and Crossnow Construction. Established in 2013, Mike Bauman, alongside with Michael and Lane Crossnow, Bauman and Crossnow Construction specialize in residential custom homes, general contracting, multifamily homes, and other specialized homes as well. Having lived in Northwest Arkansas for a combined 61 years, Bauman and Crossnow Construction are no strangers to the Northwest Arkansas and Farmington areas. They can be reached at www.baumancrossnow.com. Bauman and Crossnow Construction, where your dream home can become a reality, are proud supporters of Farmington Cardinal Athletics. Go Cards!
Every home has electrical problems. A faulty switch, outdated fixtures, or not enough outlets. Buzz has seen them all. What's your home's problem? Call Buzz Electrical through Wednesday and get $50 off your service call and receive a whole home safety inspection on us.
Zing Broadband is a proud sponsor of area schools and is excited to offer incredible fast internet speeds. Our students can focus on what really matters, knowing broadband can keep up with them. We recognize the hard work and dedication of our students and athletes, and we've built a network to deliver their demand. Zing Broadband proudly serves our local communities and supports all their endeavors.
Are you in the market for some exterior or home improvements? Is your home ready for new siding, gutters, or metal roof, or asphalt roof? Do you need a new metal building or shop? Give Foster's Exterior Solutions a call today. Locally owned and operated right here in Farmington since 2008, Foster's Exterior Solutions is a proud supporter of Farmington Cardinal Athletics.
Hello, this is Kerry Pitts with Foster's Exterior Solutions. Please give us a call for all your roofing, siding, and gutter needs. We're at 479-445-9799. Go Cardinals.
Ozark Dermatology offers full medical, surgical, and aesthetic services. Our team offers comprehensive care for medical and surgical conditions for adults and children. Our experienced, board-certified physicians and highly trained physician extenders provide state-of-the-art diagnosis, treatments, and procedures in a relaxed and compassionate setting. Let Ozark Dermatology be your path to healthy skin. Visit any of our 3 convenient locations in Northwest Arkansas.
Working for you and area businesses, building one dream at a time, helping people and businesses build their futures. Let LRD Construction put your puzzle pieces together for you. Whether it is siding, gutters, or roofing, at LRD Construction, trust is just one of the things we build well. Licensed, bonded, and insured, and located right here in Northwest Arkansas, LRD Construction can make your dreams a reality. They can be reached at 479-750-4422 or on their website, lrdconstruction.com. LRD Construction is a proud supporter of Farmington Cardinal Athletics. Go Cards!
Hi, I'm Jack with Arvest. Today's goal, outmaneuver these chess pros.
Checkmate.
Checkmate. Checkmate.
Checkmate. Checkmate.
Okay. I should let an expert like James help me. And for your financial goals, Arvest is the expert. Our approach to financial planning will help you make all the right moves. Get started now and be prepared for the future like royalty. Trust the experts. Trust Arvest. Hear from a chess pro at our experts website.
At Farmington High School, we have a vast array of technology, ranging from MacBooks to 3D printers, touchscreens, and various broadcasting equipment to show sporting events, concerts, and pep rallies in the highest quality possible.
electrical problems. A faulty switch, outdated fixtures, or not enough outlets. Buzz has seen them all. What's your home's problem? Call Buzz Electrical through Wednesday and get $50 off your service call and receive a whole home safety inspection on us. Every home has electrical problems. A faulty switch, outdated fixtures, or not enough outlets. Buzz has seen them all. What's your home's problem? Call Buzz Electrical through Wednesday and get $50 off your service call and receive a whole home safety inspection on us.
You've loved Arvest mobile banking, but asked for more features. We heard you and created a whole new app. Introducing Arvest Go. With Arvest Go, you'll be able to personalize your banking experience like never before. Access your accounts by using our fast fingerprint login. Or set up Quick View to look at your balances without even logging in. Choose a profile photo, favorite an account, or send us a secure message right from the app. And just like before, you can always transfer money, pay bills, and deposit checks, all with your phone. Arvest Go. It's everything you've asked for and more. It's mobile banking as unique as you are. Download Arvest Go from your app store and start using Arvest Go today.
Every home has electrical problems. A faulty switch, outdated fixtures, or not enough outlets. Buzz has seen them all. What's your home's problem? Call Buzz Electrical through Wednesday and get $50 off your service call and receive a whole home safety inspection on us.
Real estate is like football. You want a winning team that knows how to run offense and defense, knows the plays, the competition, how to score, and isn't afraid to get a little dirty. The McNaughton team knows two important things. One, how to help you buy, sell, invest in, and manage real estate. And two, how to cheer on the home team with an awesome tailgate event. For all your real estate needs, visit us at allnwahomes.com. McNaughton, your neighborhood community realtors.
Have you been saving up for or ready to start thinking about and building your dream home from the ground up? If it is that time for that decision to become a reality for you, wait no longer and reach out to Bauman and Crossnow Construction. Established in 2013, Mike Bauman, alongside with Michael and Lane Crossnow, Bauman and Crossnow Construction specialize in residential custom homes, general contracting, multifamily homes, and other specialized homes as well. Having lived in Northwest Arkansas for a combined 61 years, Bauman and Crossnow Construction are no strangers to the Northwest Arkansas and Farmington areas. They can be reached at www.baumancrossnow.com. Bauman and Crossnow Construction, where your dream home can become a reality, are proud supporters of Farmington Cardinal Athletics. Go Cards!
Every home has electrical problems. A faulty switch, outdated fixtures, or not enough outlets. Buzz has seen them all. What's your home's problem? Call Buzz Electrical through Wednesday and get $50 off your service call and receive a whole home safety inspection on us.
Zing Broadband is a proud sponsor of area schools and is excited to offer incredible fast internet speeds. Our students can focus on what really matters, knowing that Zing Broadband can keep up with them. We recognize the hard work and dedication of our students and athletes, and we've built a network to deliver their demand. Zing Broadband proudly serves our local communities and supports all their endeavors.
Welcome back, Cardinal fans from Gentry High School. Getting set for the tip-off of the boys' game. I'm Brian Dean alongside tag team partner tonight, Coach Clint Scribner.
Maybe the one and only time.
Maybe the one and only time, huh?
Well, it just depends. It depends on what the viewers think.
Nonetheless, I am happy to have you alongside tonight. It's a lot better to talk to you than it is to talking to myself. Let's see. Trying to get some starting numbers for Gentry. Looks like for Gentry on the court, it's going to be Casey Bates, number 1, Blake Wilkinson, number 2, number 23, Brian Magana, number 25, Luke Fox, and number 33, Garrison Jackson. On the court for your Redbirds, Quay Watson, Austin Shelley, Carson Simmons, Devontae Donovan. 3 ball from Quay is off the mark,
Good
rebound,
effort,
Devontae. Gives it up to Simmons and inside.
Good look.
And also number 12, Logan Landwehr.
Good job of Devontae being strong down low right there. Great job, Quay.
Quay gives it up to Landwehr, who puts it in. Fox guarded by Quay. Wilkinson inside to Bates. 3 ball on the way from Fox is up and good.
The lefty.
Excuse me, that's Magana for 3.
Oh, he's not good. I'm a little backwards in this gym.
That's because you're up too high.
That's true, too.
The altitude has gotten to your head.
It's a little warmer in here as well.
That is true. Devontae Donovan gathers the rebound from Shelley's shot. Puts it back up and it's no good. Magana guarded by Quay. Nice job there by Fox to gather up that pass.
I can't get over the color of the court. It's kind of throwing me off too. It's definitely not the maroon I was expecting it to be.
Right. It probably at once was.
It's a little older. It's faded.
Landwehr with a runner is good.
Good tough move.
6-3 Redbirds.
Not everybody gets to play in a facility like our Cardinal Arena.
That is true. Brent Hester's group comes into the ball game 13-3 overall with an 0-2 record. In conference play, both of their conference losses to Pea Ridge and to Gravett. Here's Magana, the lefty, gets the shooter's touch. Here comes an injury timeout as Casey Bates comes up a little limping. And Coach, I don't know if you know this or not, but their conference loss, Gentry's conference loss to Pea Ridge, was 80-79 in 4 overtimes.
Oh my goodness.
Redbird basketball, Donovan throws it into Quay. Quay brings it across the timeline, gives it up to Landwehr. Landwehr for 3, and it's true.
Nice. Let's hope we don't need 4 overtimes tonight.
No doubt. It was bad enough going 2 overtimes with the Lady Cardinals and Pea Ridge at Pea Ridge's place.
The bus drivers and their families would rather not go to 4 overtimes.
I understand.
Although the last time I drove junior high basketball, that happened.
Did it really? Junior high basketball with the 4 overtimes?
It was a tournament game, and it wasn't even the Cardinals.
Oh.
So I'm not going to lie. I took the bus and went to Panda Express.
Good choice, though. Good choice. Landwehr pulls down that rebound. Brings it across the timeline. Waits on Quay to set up the offense. Changes his mind. Sets it up himself. Drives inside. Floater's up and good.
It's a good job by Logan.
Logan Landwehr has 7 points on the night. Magana bringing the ball up the court, guarded by Quay, gets double teamed by Landwehr. Gives it up to Wilkinson. Back to Magna. Magana drives inside, gets met by Shelley. Into the ball game is Corey Hockenberry, number 0 for Gentry. Almost thought it said Huckleberry. 3 from the corner by Wilkinson's in. 11-8 with 3:28 to go in the first quarter. 30-second timeout called by Gentry. So Brent Hester wants to take a 30-second timeout. The third Hester in the group of the Hester boys.
He's trying to compete for best dressed coach with Coach Thompson. I don't think he's not quite there, but
I don't know.
I'll give him a hard time about it.
I got to give him the nod because Hester's got the jacket and the tie on.
I don't know how he's wearing a jacket in this gym right now.
I don't either.
It's quite warm.
It is. Of course, we're up a little higher, and you know what they say.
That is true.
Hot air rises. Maybe we should get all. Never mind. I was going to say something. Maybe we should get everybody just to be quiet for like 2 minutes. Let the cool air start to rise a little bit.
The guy that was yelling in the girls' game, he needs to calm down a little bit. He was getting a little fired up over there.
Was he?
He didn't feel like the officials were calling a fair game.
Understand. I felt they did well.
It was a pretty clean game.
Yep. Quay to Landwehr to Shelley to Donovan. Back to Landwehr, back to Donovan. Inside to Shelley. Shelley power moves. Turnaround jumpers up and good. And that's one thing that the Redbirds need from Austin Shelley is power moves and true shots.
He's a big boy and it's tough to stop.
Yes, he is. Nice job.
That's nice. That's our ball.
Yep.
Good job.
Great job, Logan Landwehr on the defensive side of things. Creates a turnover with the Redbirds up 13-8 with 2:47 to go in the first quarter.
He's had a heck of a start to the game.
That he has. Heck of a start to the year.
Hope it carries over to baseball.
Simmons to Landwehr, corner for 3, no good. Rebound Gentry. Wilkinson pulls that one down. Wilkinson now for 3.
Man,
it's true.
The three-pointers are keeping them in it right now.
Absolutely. 13-11. Redbirds lead it. Gentry comes out in the 1-3-1 zone. Traps on the corner, and there's the kick ball. It's going to maintain Redbird basketball. Simmons to throw it in, presumably to Quay. There it is. Quay goes to the right side of the defense. Skip pass to Donovan. Touch pass over to Simmons. Now to Shelley. Shelley to Simmons, thought about a 3, pulls it in. Gets it over to Landwehr from a corner 3, no good. Rebound Gentry. Wilkinson guarded by Quay. Here comes the trap defense from Landwehr. Gets it up the court with 1:35 to go in the first quarter. 13-11 remains the score. Favor your Cardinals. Here goes Magna inside. 3 ball from Wilkinson. No good. Magna rebounds it. Shelley creates a turnover by deflecting a pass. Gets it up to Quay. Brings it across the timeline. Donovan to Shelley. Power moves. And then Travis. Shelley gets a little happy-feeted sometimes. And
he was getting a forearm in the back. He's a big boy, and they don't call it probably like they do on some of the other guys.
Landwehr is going to get called for a push. It's going to be his first personal foul, first team foul.
Not a bad foul. He had a
7 minutes without a foul.
Free lane to the basket, not a bad foul there.
Riley Funk checks in, replacing Austin Shelley. Magana, guarded by Quay. Trap
Good
put
pressure.
on by Landwehr. And Riley Funk pulls down a steal. Brings it across the timeline, gets it to Quay. Quay dives inside. Picks up his dribble. Skip past the Landwehr over to Simmons. Simmons for three. It's good.
Kind of a set shot compared to their guy that's got the true jump shot.
Correct. Simmons pushes the Redbird lead to 5, 16-11. Magana pulls up, picks up his dribble. Magana
Find the shooters.
to Hockenberry, inside to Wilkinson.
Good job. Devontae with the steal.
And has his pocket picked by Magana.
I don't know how he stayed in bounds. It's hard to see in this gym, but
Riley Funk's going to pick up his first personal foul. Second team foul.
3.2 seconds is about 6 seconds at P. Ridge, right?
Yep. You're exactly right. Magana throws up a buzzer beater. It's no good, and that's going to do it for the first quarter of play. 16-11, Redbirds lead it. You're listening to Farmington Cardinal basketball on the Farm Cars Live Sports Network. Are you in the market for some exterior or home improvements? Is your home ready for new siding, gutters, or metal roof, or asphalt roof? Do you need a new metal building or a shop? Give Foster's Exterior Solutions a call today. Locally owned and operated right here in Farmington since 2008, Foster's Exterior Solutions is a proud supporter of Farmington Cardinal Athletics.
Hello, this is Kerry Pitts with Foster's Exterior Solutions. Please give us a call for all your roofing, siding, and gutter needs. We're at 479-445-9799. Go Cardinals.
Ozark Dermatology offers full medical, surgical, and aesthetic services. Our team offers comprehensive care for medical and surgical conditions for adults and children. Our experienced, board-certified physicians and highly trained physician extenders provide state-of-the-art diagnosis, treatments.
We're back, Cardinal fans. Start of the second quarter where your Redbirds lead it by 5, 16-11. Over the Gentry Pioneers, I'm Brian Dean alongside tag team partner, Coach Clint Scribner. Scriv? First quarter so far, so good.
Good one. It was a good one. Good defense, good offense. If we'd have, our three-point defense was a little bit better.
Great defensive play there by Devontae Donovan to redirect that shot. Redbirds pull down the rebound. Quay pushes it ahead, gets stopped at the top of the key by Magana. Pulls it back out, sets up the offense. Calls an audible, gives it up to Devontae. They have audibles in basketball.
Yeah, I know. I was thinking about how proud of him I am for what he did in football and what he's doing in basketball now.
Of Quay?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. Stepped in for an injured Tate Sutton and directed the Redbirds to a 6-6 overall season. Is that right?
6-4.
6-4 overall season.
A lot of fun. Big win versus Prairie Grove and almost snuck in the playoffs, but it was a lot of fun.
Cade Young drives inside. Layup runner is no good, but gets fouled on the way in. Foul was called on Casey Bates. Is going to be his first personal foul. Team's first. Young is going to be at the free throw line for 2. First one's off the mark. Austin Shelley's checking in for the Redbirds along with Noah Disharoon. Back into the ball game for Gentry's number 2, Blake Wilkinson. Young's second shot is true. 17-11, 6:55 to go in the first half. Redbirds applying a little forecourt pressure. Now backs off just a little bit. Wilkinson guarded by Cade Young coming up with a rebound, a steal. Goes inside.
Got to be a block.
It was.
The press is It's 2 times in a row we've got a turnover, so probably see that more as we go on tonight.
Right. Hockenberry gets called for his first. First free throw from Young was good. 18-11 now. Second one on its way, and it rattles in. 19-11 now. Substitution coming for Farmington in the form of Riley Funk, replacing Austin Shelley. Full court press now for the Redbirds. Donovan, Disharoon, Funk, Landwehr, and Young. 3-point attempt on the way from Hockenberry is no good and goes out of bounds in favor of the Redbirds. Shelley checks back in for Funk. I figured out what this is. Normally you see it at the end of the ball game. Here we're seeing it in the second quarter. It's an offensive or defensive substitution. Young with the basketball, goes to the corner. Now drives inside, pulls it back out, gives it over to Donovan. Donovan to Landwehr for 3. It's good.
Nice.
22-11, Redbirds up by 11. 6 minutes to go in the half. Full court press again from the Redbirds. Magana skips it across the timeline.
Oh, he traveled there.
Farmington wanted a travel call, doesn't get it. Offensive foul called on Gentry. I believe that's going to be on number 0. Corey Hockenberry is going to be his second.
I like it. I didn't see it, but I like it.
I believe they called an illegal screen. That's just a guess.
Hate to say it, but you never know sometimes.
Exactly. Unless you just happen to be paying attention and see it called.
Yeah.
Disharoon with the basketball with 5:22 to go in the first half. Gives it up to Donovan. To Young, to Shelley, to Landwehr for 3, and it's good.
He's on fire.
I believe that's a 13-point now for Landwehr. Redbirds up by 14 with 5 minutes to go in the half. Magana behind the back dribble. Here comes the trap defense from the Redbirds.
Playing at home makes it nice because it says the individual score up there.
There's a 2-point basket by number 33, Garrison Jackson. Ball gets dribbled out of bounds off the foot of Magana. Quay checks back into the ball game, replacing Cade Young.
I'm not saying anything. I can't spit out all the names like that.
Simmons checks back into the ball game, replacing Disharoon.
I have half of them in class, and I can't do it like that.
Now, wait a minute. I'm older than you. I have an excuse on that one. Donovan to Shelley, out to Simmons, over to Landwehr, drives inside.
Move.
Blocking call called on Gentry. Gentry's got another person down.
Logan did a heck of a job. The last 2 threes he's hit set up that drive, and he's tough to handle if he can hit the outside shot and drive like that.
Right.
He's long. You know, he's got long arms, an athlete.
That's Garrison Jackson down on the floor for Gentry. We hope everything's okay with him.
They're going straight to the training room.
I'm guessing so. Landwehr and Bo Thompson give that young man a hope you're all right. Landwehr assumes his position at the charity stripe. First one's off the mark. Got one shot coming. Second one, short. Rebound Gentry, 25-13, 4:17 to go in the first half. Gentry breaks the press. Casey Bates over to Magana. 3-ball on its way from number
0, I believe.
Corey Hockenberry.
That's their 4th three. They only have 16 points, but they've hit 4 threes, I believe.
That's actually Wilkinson, number 2. Nope, you were right. That's Hockenberry.
The beard.
I thought Hockenberry had the black sleeve on. Here's Quay with the 3. Rattles in and out. Rebound Simmons. Simmons powers up and in.
Good job.
27-16, 3:33 to go in the half. Magana into the trap of the defense of Cardinals. Deflect the pass gathered by Gentry. Magana goes inside. Runners up and in. 27-18. Redbirds by 9. Quay with the basketball. Skip pass over to Corey Thomas. To Simmons, to Quay. Quay inside to Simmons. Nice job collecting that basketball and puts up a floater and in.
They don't really have an inside threat down there to stop that. And Carson's seems like he's the biggest guy out there, or tallest guy.
Yep. Magana guarded by Landwehr. Gives it up to Bates. Back to Magana.
Whoa.
I missed what happened.
I guess that's a foul on Logan. I didn't really see it, but I'm going to trust they did.
Landwehr picks up his second.
I give them a hard time. The officials are doing their best. They usually do a pretty good job. And I know most of them keeping score at our basketball games, so.
Right.
It's all in good fun.
It's a lot different look up here than it is down there.
It is.
3-ball on its way off the mark from Gentry. Loose ball gets into the hands of Blake Wilkinson.
Coach Thompson won't like that, but.
Redbirds by 9, 2 minutes to go in the half. Quay to Simmons. Inside to Shelley from DeCory. Nice rebound by DeCory. Shot gets blocked by Magana. Shelley travels. Gets the Pioneer faithful up and on their feet and a little louder than they have been. Cade Young checks back into the ball game for Farmington, replacing DeCory Thomas. So Quay, Devontae Donovan, Carson Simmons, Austin Shelley, and Cade Young.
Oh, nice. Oh.
They call that Gentry ball?
She's closer to it than we are, so. I was going to say, they couldn't pay me enough money to do that.
Tell you one thing, it's a way to get in shape.
I couldn't do it. Not right now, I couldn't.
94 feet get old in a hurry. Hockenberry keeps his dribble alive. Gives it up to Magana. Minute 19 to go, Redbirds by 9. Bates drives inside, puts up a shot, no good.
Good job, Shelley.
Simmons collects the rebound, brings it across the timeline. Pulls it up, gives it up to Quay. Quay thought about a 3, drives inside.
He was expecting contact.
That foul is going to be called on Corey Hockenberry, and that's going to be his third.
I might have to tell him in class tomorrow he's got dunked at.
Looked like he tried to go for a dunk.
I think he was expecting a little more contact than was there.
Yep. So Quay at the line with 2 shots with exactly a minute to go, up by 9. First shot is true. Redbirds by 10. Second shot is true as well. Redbirds back up by 11 with a minute to go. Magana, guarded by Quay. Comes the double team by DeCorey Thomas.
Oh, good.
Errant pass is going to be turned over to Farmington.
I'm not sure they can handle our pressure. We've done a really good job of getting hands up. Don't change it.
Now they're going to change the call and say Gentry basketball. Riley Funk.
They're going to make me go back on my word.
Defensive substitution now for Farmington as Riley Funk checks into the ball game with 49.9 seconds to go in the half. Up by 11. Magana with the basketball for the Pioneers. Loses his dribble, gets it back. Still guarded by Quay. Gives it up to, they don't even have a number 4 on their roster. Bates with the basketball now. Back to Magana. Magana drives inside. Euro step. Shot no good. Rebound, Devontae Donovan gives it up to Quay.
Coach Thompson calling for the last shot. I'd be looking for Landwehr, but he's not out there.
Quay drives inside.
Look.
Gives it up to Funk, who turns it over to Gentry, and that's going to do it for the first half of play.
I said that, I looked, and he wasn't out there, but he drew that foul, so didn't want to get a silly one right there at the end of the half.
That is correct. So it's halftime of the boys' game, where the Redbirds lead at 31-20. We'll take a quick timeout and be right back from Gentry High School in Gentry, Arkansas. You're listening to Farmington Cardinal Basketball on the Farm Cars Live Sports Network.
Working for you in area businesses, building one dream at a time, helping people and businesses build their futures. Let LRD Construction put your puzzle pieces together for you. Whether it is siding, gutters, or roofing, at LRD Construction, trust is just one of the things we build well. Licensed, bonded, and insured, and located right here in Northwest Arkansas, LRD Construction can make your dreams a reality. They can be reached at 479-750-4422 or on their website, lrdconstruction.com. LRD Construction is a proud supporter of Farmington Cardinal Athletics. Go Cards!
Hi, I'm Jack with Arvest. Today's goal, outmaneuver these chess pros.
Checkmate.
Checkmate. Checkmate.
Checkmate. Checkmate.
Okay. I should let an expert like James help me. And for your financial goals, Arvest is the expert. Our approach to financial planning will help you make all the right moves. Get started now and be prepared for the future like royalty. Trust the experts. Trust Arvest. Hear from a chess pro at our experts website.
At Farmington High School, we have a vast...
We're back, Cardinal fans, at halftime of the boys' game where the Redbirds lead it 31-20. I'm joined now by head lady Cardinal, Coach Brad Johnson. And Coach, I'm just going to tell you, I'm going to start this conversation off this way. I told you I had faith that you're going to pull it out. And if I remember correctly, and you can correct me if I'm wrong, but I'm pretty sure that at the end of your ball game, when that clock hit the triple zeros, it said the visitors were ahead of the home team.
That's right. Yeah, we were.
Which means that you were victorious.
Yes, sir.
Which means that you pushed your record to 17-3 overall, 4-0 in the conference.
That's right.
And which means that Brian Dean was right.
You were right, Brian. I'm gonna give credit where credit was due. You and I talked before the game. I told you I was a little worried about. Anytime you go in this league, you go on the road. You always worry as a head coach. But on top of it, we went on the road tonight, played a team in their home gym, and that team was 15-1 coming into tonight. Right. So it'll make your skin crawl a little bit. Gentry's a good basketball team. They're very well coached, and they always play good at home. And so, I had my radar up a little bit. I was a little worried, but I thought our kids came out and was just very workmanlike and got it done. I mean, I think that's the best way we can put it is we just came, they stuck to the game plan. I don't know that it was pretty all the time, but I thought it was effective, and I thought, we got a lot of minutes out of a lot of kids tonight, right. and that will pay dividends for us down the stretch.
So in case you missed it, Jeff Oxford and Coach Randy Osnes, you can mark today down, January 14th, 2020. Brian Dean was right.
Yes, put that down. That can go on the Ox and Oz podcast. If you have me back on, I've got your back on that one, Brian. You guys bring me back on the show. I'll tell them you were right.
Absolutely, Coach. And looking at your game, I mean, very, 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 in my opinion, very good game. Van Zant plays as normal.
Yep.
Kersey played as normal. One person that you and I had talked about earlier in the year that continues just to grind and grind and grind and grind. And like I mentioned, I believe it was at Prairie Grove where I told you this early in the season, I know it's early. Hopefully she carries it all the way throughout the rest of the season, conference season, into the state tournament as well. The play of Casey Drain.
Yeah.
And how, in my opinion, still to this point in the season, she's got my vote for the sixth man of the year.
She did a lot of good stuff tonight. You know, she came in. Trinity immediately got in foul trouble pretty quick.
Right.
And so, you know, they've got the kid that Trinity was assigned to guard was number 5, and that kid can shoot the basketball. She hit 4 threes in the first half. And so, you know, Casey kind of had to go in. We had to make some adjustments a little bit defensively. Dillard went in as well. And both those kids gave us great minutes, but they're energy kids. You know, they just come in, and they both can do some things offensively. You know, Casey came in and hit a big 3 out of the corner. And so, you know, that's something that I don't think a lot of our opponents have seen. We see it in practice that she can do that. And she got herself to the line, got a big rebound amongst the trees, and turned and got a foul, made both of her free throws. And she's just very efficient. And then, you know, you can always count on her defensively. She's going to do the things she needs to do to help the team win. And so, you know, I was really proud of her. I thought she came in and gave great minutes. I thought Carson Dillard came in and gave great minutes. Both off the bench. Morgan Bry came in, just did Morgan Bry things, you know, be long, rebound, take up space, run the floor. And then, you know, late in the game, second half, you look in there. Really, in a couple different times, we threw Megan in there, let her run that rim line, Megan Hernandez, and she rolls in, gets rebounds, finishes. You know, she creates havoc, and all that stuff's going to pay dividends. And I've got a lot of confidence in all 4 of those kids.
Right. I can't tell you how fun it was when Casey put that 3 up, and I was able to say, drain for 3 from the corner, drains it. Drains it.
I know you've been waiting a while to say it.
I have been, and Coach, you know, I mean, she's one of those players that as a spectator, from the spectator side, I don't care which side of the bench that you sit on, but she's one of those players that you just sit back and go, she's 5 foot, you know, 5 foot nothing.
Mm-hmm.
Maybe pushing 5'1" on a good day.
Yeah.
I don't know.
I list her taller than that because I give her credit for her shoes.
Right. But to see her not only drain that, I believe she picked up seven total points, two charges taken, which I know that's a stat that you like to keep.
Absolutely.
Especially for those players. Grabs down, like you mentioned, a rebound, and then, oh, by the way, is down on the defensive side of the ball. Somebody goes up for a shot, and she swats it.
Yeah.
I mean, here, you know, and Coach Scribner and I were talking about it. He joined in about that time, and I said, here's 5 foot nothing, Casey Drain swatting away basketball. I mean, that just completes it for that aspect. I mean, it's got to be a good feeling right now for you.
It is. It is. You know, she's a glue kid. And when we talk about kids that help you win, they're just kids that do a lot of things, and they can plug themselves, insert themselves in a team. You're always going to work hard. They're always going to do the things that you ask as a coach, and their teammates love them. You know, and that is the description of Casey Drain. The thing I think that I'm most proud of is, you know, Casey, it's been a long journey for her basketball-wise. And, you know, the kid is undersized, and she just kept hanging in and grinding and really developing her skills. No matter what I asked her to do, Casey, I need you to improve your ball handling, be stronger with it. She did it. Casey, I need you to get physically stronger in the weight room, you know, to be able to handle the pounding that you're going to deal with because of her size. She did it. You know, Casey, I need you to work on your shooting so that if people are going to leave you, you know, you don't have to go out and shoot it 15 times a game, but we need you to be efficient, and I need you to continue to improve that. She did it, and she's just hung in there. She's always been one of the hardest workers. She's always had a phenomenal attitude, and she's, you know, watching that journey is really rewarding as a head basketball coach because through her work ethic and her commitment to our program, she's turned herself into a really good high school basketball player.
Correct.
And that's a lot of fun. It's a lot of fun for me to see that.
And also it portrays into your entire bench.
Yes.
All the way down. Just, you know, you guys have the motto of family.
Yeah.
F.A.M.I.L.Y.
Yeah.
And then the meaning behind all of that. I mean, that is the picturesque version. your group of girls this year is a picturesque version of exactly what that means.
Well, they're a close-knit group, and the thing that's fun about them is the success of the team is the success of the individual for them. You know, like they have pure joy watching their teammates succeed. All of them love winning over anything else. You can ask them about statistics, and most of them don't have a clue about that, nor does it matter to them.
Right.
You know, and when you got teams that are bought in like that, and they're unselfish, and everybody has a role all the way down from you know, the top kid all the way down to the kid that plays the least amount of minutes, they all have a role on our team. And they work to be good at that, whether it's in JV games, whether it's what they're doing on the bench, whether it's what they're doing in practice every day. It's important to them, and they're invested in what's going on. And it's a lot of fun to see that. It's authentic. Those kids are really just genuine kids, and they're a lot of fun to coach.
Coach, you get the opportunity to kind of rest up a little bit. Friday, you have an off date from the traditional Tuesday-Friday matchup. Then you turn the page to Berryville.
Yeah.
Berryville comes to the arena in Farmington, and you get to look forward to that. What's that matchup look like for you so far?
Well, you know, they're a team, another team in our league that's really good. You know, they're 12-3 going into the night. They're a factor to be towards the top of the league once again over on that east side. And, you know, they're a proud winning program. I mean, they've won like close to 120 games over the last 3 years. All they know is winning. You know, they went to the state finals last year. So those kids are really good. They still got a couple of college-level players on that team. Daniel Corneliuson does a great job with them, and they are a legitimate state tournament caliber basketball team. And you can't take them for granted. They're going to come in, play with their hair on fire. They kind of take on the identity of their coach, and he's a fiery, competitive guy, and those kids are going to be the same way. So we've got our hands full with them, and hopefully having a few extra days to rest our legs and allow us to prepare. Maybe it can help us. I don't know, but we're going to need all the help we can get.
Be a good time for you to kind of step back a little bit and say, you know what, I just had a birthday pass, so you got another year older than me. Don't worry, I'll catch you again in March.
Well, you know,
take a step forward.
I'm just amazed at how well I feel at 29.
So if you're 29, that makes me at this point in time 27, so we're both doing good.
Yeah.
But take some time, go enjoy this one, and I hesitate to say to get back to work, but you have some work to do, because in a few days you'll be turning the page to Berryville. And Coach, enjoy this victory. Enjoy some time off a little bit. Don't take too much off. I know how you are, but don't run yourself too much ragged.
Well, I'll try not to. You know, it's a long season. We say it's a marathon, not a sprint, and so you know, you gotta take care of your body and take care of your mind and all those kind of things. And what this will do these next couple of days will give me a chance to really break down some scouts and some things that we need to kind of do to prepare for the back half of the conference. And it will allow us also to work on some things fundamentally with our basketball team. You know, and a lot of times in the middle of conference play, you don't get a break like this.
Right.
And so we can go back and really be specific with some teaching points. We're going to get a chance to watch some film. You know, we'll get several good lifts in the weight room and do some fundamental things with our kids that I think will be good for us as we push into the back end of this conference season.
Coach, I appreciate it. Thanks for taking time out. And congratulations on the victory.
Yes,
not
sir.
the video. Enjoy this one.
I will. Go Cardinals.
All right. That was Coach Brad Johnson. 40-20 now. Redbirds up by 20 with 4:40 left to go in the ball game, or in the third quarter. Inside to Shelley, puts it off the glass and in. 42-20 now. Being joined back by assistant baseball coach and my tag team partner tonight, Coach Scribner. Coach, I say little man, but I think you know exactly where I stand as far as respect for you and everything that you do for Farmington High School, Farmington baseball program, football program, from high school down to junior high. And, you know, it's different being up here calling this game with you.
Oh, I know. It's nerve-wracking. Coach Harper just texted me. So knowing that he's listening, I can't wait to hear his thoughts on it tomorrow. His analysis of my basketball commentating.
One thing about it, if tomorrow is anything like today, you won't be able to hear him that much because he's not feeling well.
He's not feeling well. He may not be there tomorrow.
And Harper, we hope that you get better in a hurry. because, it's not the same without the Harper voice around and the Harper the Harper authority in full effect.
The good morning.
Exactly.
It's not the same without Jay saying hi.
Exactly. 3:40 to go in the third quarter. Redbirds up by 22, 40-20. Loose ball gets away from the Redbirds, collected by Magana.
Had a pretty good start to the second half, and Gentry's kind of gone cold from the three-point line. Don't do it. All right, good. I was going to say the announcer's jinx right there.
Up by 9 at half, and somehow we're up by 22. Landwehr for three. Off the mark. Kept alive by Devontae Donovan. And how Carson Simmons got away with a kickball there, I don't know. Maybe I missed it and it hit the floor instead. Simmons for three. Off the mark. Rebound by Magana. Magana going coast to coast against Shelley. Draws a foul. Shot's no good. And going to the line for two is Magana for Gentry. Brian Magana. Down by 22 with 2:56 to go in the third quarter. Magana's first shot's off the mark. James Payne, Cade Young, and DeCorey Thomas check in for the Redbirds. Replacing Austin Shelley, Carson Simmons, and Logan Landwehr.
Good to see James in there. James had an outstanding football season for us this year. He stepped up.
That he did.
And he is always around the ball.
I believe he was called Simple Simon's Big Dog of the Week at least once. I know
a few
for sure.
times. A few times we had to just decide to give it to somebody else because James was eating too much pizza.
Does that hamper football players? That's a rhetorical question. Payne with the turnaround jumper off the mark. Fights for the rebound. Unsuccessful as Andrew Godfrey pulls it down for Gentry. Three ball on its way from, I don't know who, number 4.
4.
Not a 4 on the roster. Young gives it up to Payne, back to Young. Young sets it up, gets a ball screen from Payne. Young inside to Payne. Payne shots off the mark. James Payne is going to be called for his first personal foul.
Good move. He just rolled off the rim.
Yep. Don't doubt the hustle of James Payne, because it's going to be there. I also like to say, hey, to Evie, if she's still watching, don't know if they flipped it back on, but your little girl, you got a notification a while ago that
she's watching.
She had said something along the lines of Coach Clint Scribner.
She doesn't know me as coach. She just knows me as dad. So.
Yep. Understandable.
I'm hoping she's asleep when I get home. She stayed up for the entire national championship game last night.
So who was she rooting for?
Well, she goes by colors.
So was she rooting for orange or yellow?
Probably yellow, because that's who Daddy was rooting for. So
everything out of her mouth was just go Tigers.
Yeah.
At that point in time, she could say Tigers win, and she would have been right.
Yeah, she's right.
Three ball off the mark for Gentry. Quay's going to pick up a foul on Brian Magana, his first personal foul, team's second. Redbirds up by 21, 42-21, with $1:45 to go in the third quarter. Quay calls out the play. Like the quarterback he is, now makes a move to the inside, gives it up to Donovan. Donovan gives it up to DeCorey. DeCorey drives inside. Left-handed layup's no good. Off the hands of Donovan and out of bounds.
The one thing about Quay, we talk about football, that he would have been one of our better defenders too, but we couldn't lose him at quarterback, and that's pretty unselfish to be a kid your senior year, and probably could have been a starter on the defensive side of the ball, on both sides of the ball as a receiver, but we needed him at quarterback, and we couldn't have lost him at quarterback, and it was a neat season to see him have the success that he had, and what he did for the team was awesome.
Right. So is it accurate? I heard a story, and you can tell me if it's true or not, that after Tate went down, there was kind of a scramble to figure out what was going to happen with the quarterback play, and I guess in practice one day or something, Quay says, "Coach, I can throw the ball," and then just goes, "Yeah, right, whatever," and then he gets the ball, and then he heaves one, and it goes 60 yards downfield. Is that
He can
accurate?
chunk it. I can't really remember exactly how it went down. I do remember we needed him as a scout team quarterback.
Right.
And when his junior year. And he was lighting us up because he's just a little athlete and can make you miss and can throw it and can do all those sorts of things.
Right.
And then we had a quarterback get hurt, and so we didn't have a JV quarterback. So he played a few JV games, and of course he just did what he did last year, just made plays for us.
Darn the luck, right?
Yeah. And that smile, though.
Right. Infectious.
It is.
That foul was called on number 0, Corey Hockenberry, his 4th personal foul, team's 3rd of the second half. 55 seconds to go in the third quarter. 42-21 remains the score in favor of the Redbirds. Quay calls out plays. Gets a ball side screen from Devontae Donovan.
Got a foul.
And Brian Magana picks up his 2nd personal foul. Donovan to throw it in. Gives it up to Quay. Quay to Landwehr in the corner. Landwehr inside to Donovan. Donovan's double team, gives it up to Landwehr. Thought about a pass, and opts not to. Gives it up to Donovan. Donovan back to Landwehr. Landwehr for 3, and it's good. 45-21 with 20 seconds to go in the third quarter.
He steals it.
Landwehr steals it.
Unselfish, slow it down, get the last shot maybe. Court's full of multi-sport athletes right now. Right.
Corey goes hard inside, gets called for a charge.
I think we got 4 guys that play football and basketball, and Logan plays baseball and basketball.
It's one thing that from a coaching standpoint is that last second 3 was off the side of the rim from Blake Wilkinson. That's one thing from a coaching standpoint you got to like to see. Multi-sport athletes and a lot of, I hesitate to say controversy, but a lot of question marks have come up about whether or not student athletes should focus in on one sport or not. My opinion, just going to throw it out there, is play every sport that you can.
Right?
Because every sport utilizes different muscle groups, different tendons and ligaments and that sort of thing. So build them all up throughout the season. And
you can only play sports so long, and you get our age, and it's pretty much over.
Isn't that the truth?
So play it while you can, and luckily we add sports. We got soccer this year, and I'm excited. Unfortunately, our first home game versus Prairie Grove, we will be at the East Conference, so I won't be able to be there. I had planned up to dress like a soccer hooligan, and show up and try to have a little student section going with some vuvuzelas and stuff. We've got Coach Fields he's got 50 or something kids out there, I think, for soccer.
67, I think, is the number that I heard, and that's boys and girls.
Yes, it's going to be awesome.
It is.
The new facility and the track, hopefully soon we'll host track meets. I get to see the junior high track work out every morning, and they are working their tails off, boys and girls, and it's going to be fun to see all that and be able to host all those things and just grow and offer all these opportunities for our kids.
Right.
And I hope they play everything. I hope they run track and soccer and basketball, because team sports will make you a better employee, a better family person. It's more than just being active. Working together, working through hard times.
Corey Bates drained that three-pointer for Gentry to cut the score to 45-24 with just over 7 minutes to go. Landwehr tried to answer for a 3, was off the mark. Austin Shelley's going to pick up a personal foul on the defensive side of the court. It's his 2nd, team's 4th overall.
We'll take it.
Blake Wilkinson at the line for 2. First one's off the back of the rim and out.
With this lead, don't give him an easy basket. You got That's only his second foul, so.
Right.
I'd have given him a hard time if he didn't.
Second shot's off the mark. Shelley with the rebound. Gives it up to Quaid. Just over 7 minutes to play in the ball game. 45-24 Redbirds. Quaid with the basketball, directing traffic. Shelley from just beyond the free throw line.
Logan.
Off the mark, and Logan Landwehr with the offensive rebound and putback. 47-24.
He's got to have close to 20, I think.
I'm going to guess you're right. Magano with the basketball for the Pioneers. Gets it across the timeline. Hockenberry for three. Wilkinson, sorry. Redbirds up by 20, 47-27, 6:15 to go in the ball game. Drain it, Shelley. Shelley gives it up to DeCorey Thomas.
That's a foul. Say, if you're going to call it on Shelley on one end, you've got to call that on our end.
Bates picks up his second. Carson Simmons checks back into the ball game for the Redbirds.
I've got a question. How are those two boys wearing sleeves in this gym right now?
As Landwehr hits a runner.
They're running up and down the court, and it's got to be 80 in here.
Yeah. Maybe they're like Under Armour and neoprene. And
breathable.
Yeah, breathable. Here's a long three by Gentry, and it's good by Wilkinson.
He's hit 3 or 4 tonight. He's starting to heat up.
Shelley gives Quay a ball screen, gives it up to Devontae Donovan, gets it inside to Shelley, powers up and in.
Good strong move.
Yep. Good sign from Austin Shelley. Wilkinson with the basketball, guarded by Devontae Donovan. Donovan backs off just a little bit. Gives it up to Bates. Three's off the mark. Also played by two Gentry Pioneers. Recollect the basketball, gives it up into Magana's hands. Gets a ball screen, guarded by Quaid, dives inside. Kicks it back out. Here's a long three by Wilkinson's off the mark.
The cheerleader was waiting for it.
51-30. Redbirds lead it by 21 with 4:46 to go in the ball game. Quaid to Simmons. Simmons bringing the ball off the court, gives it over to Quay.
Do you think Coach Blue would be okay with Miss Dannenhauer making a Cardinal break through the concrete like they have a Gentry Pioneer here? Do you think that would look good at Cardinal Arena? I don't know if everybody can see it, but
to be honest with you,
it's quite the picture.
It is quite the picture. And if I was going to put that a subject like that in the hands of somebody, it would definitely be Miss Dannenhauer.
She could probably make it look good. That is true.
There is no doubt about it. Shelley gets called for his third personal foul. Wilkinson at the line with 2 shots. First one short and off the rim.
If you don't know, Miss Dannenhauer is our art teacher, so.
That is correct. And she is an artiste.
Yes.
By all means. Shelley hustles for a rebound, gets knocked out of bounds off the hands of Gentry. She did a great job on the displays that they used for the Elf musical.
Oh, that was awesome.
With the narwhal and some of the backdrops and stage props that they used.
That's another thing. That was awesome to see those kids, athletes, cheerleaders.
Shelley puts us off one end.
Everybody involved. I don't know how many were involved, but it seemed like 100 kids were involved in our plays. And
absolutely.
Mr. Perry has been a tremendous addition to our school. It's amazing to watch what they can do.
That three-point basket goes in from Luke Fox. They cut the lead to 20, 53-33, 3:36 to go in the ball game. Yes, Mr. Perry does a very nice job with the play productions and musicals and that sort of thing. Looking forward to see what he has in store for us later on in the spring. Entry pass goes to Shelley, makes a power move to his right, puts the basket up, left-hander in.
I haven't heard what the spring play will be.
I don't think he's announced it yet.
Something like The Greatest Show. My daughter is one of her favorite movies, and
Greatest Showman.
we love her. Love to take her to those the plays that we have.
Right.
It's come a long way from having it in the cafeteria at the old high school.
So mass substitutions in for the Redbirds. DeCorey Thomas, Cade Young, Noah Disharoon, JoJo Martinez, and James Payne on the court for the Redbirds. 55-33, 3 minutes to go in the ball game. Young pushes ahead to DeCorey. Corey dives inside, gives it up to Payne. Payne skip pass to Disharoon. Disharoon drives inside, and left-handed runner is no good. Offensive rebound by James Payne, gives it up to Young. Kick over to DeCorey. DeCorey goes inside. They're going to call a foul on number
20, I believe.
Trenton Sheets. It's going to be his first, team sixth. Young to inbounds it. Gets it over to DeCorey Thomas. Back to Disharoon for three, off the back of the rim. Long shot, long rebound, gathered by number 12, Charlie Reams. Three-pointer on the way from number 4 is up and good. That's a couple for number 4. 55-36, 2:15 to go in the ballgame. Young for three, off the back of the rim. Offensive rebound to Corey Thomas, puts it back up in short. Offensive rebound by Payne, gets poked away and gathered by number 22, Brett Hester.
Just got a text from my parents. They're watching in Hot Springs.
Like to say hello to the Scribner family.
They appreciate it because they watch all of our football games. When they can make it up, they come. But
right.
A lot of times they have to watch our games. But it's awesome for the families of our kids and grandparents. And the Van Zants were telling me that I think one of their grandparents watches from New Mexico.
Right. I believe that's Ryan's.
I think his dad.
Ryan's dad. And like to say hello to them as well. Disharoon buries the three with $1:25 to go in the ball game. 58-36 Redbirds, up by 22. Redbirds look like they're going to push their overall record to 10-6 and 3-1 in the conference. Not a bad way to start conference play.
Great start.
Victories over Prairie Grove, Gravette, now Gentry, and their only conference loss to Pea Ridge. Hester tried to go inside to number 4, unsuccessful. Disharoon loses the handle, gathers it back, gives it up to JoJo Martinez. Back go! Thought it was going to go in. That runner by Gentry is off the mark. Number 4 again for three.
There's your man. Coach, put me on the roster.
Disharoon from the wing, gives it up to Payne. 30 seconds to go in the ball game. JoJo Martinez for three, off the back of the rim. Offensive rebound by Noah Disharoon. Disharoon to Martinez. Martinez powers inside. Tries to get it up to Cade Young, unsuccessful. Turnover, Redbirds. 58-39, 18 seconds to go in the ball game. Cardinals are going to be successful, puts their record to 10-6. Overall, 3-1 in conference play with this victory tonight over Gentry. And the "We Are Farmington" chant goes across. I think at this time, Coach Blue is exiting stage left. He didn't hear me.
He's trying to get out of the heat.
Yeah, he is. I don't blame him. That's going to do it for us tonight, folks. Your Redbirds successful, 58-39. Your Ladybirds successful as well, victorious in their early matchup. Coach, appreciate you.
It was fun.
It was a whole lot better to talk with you than it was to talk to myself.
I'm glad I don't have to do it every game.
Hey, but you know what? With time and practice comes a victory.
Yeah.
You survived your first one. Come and join us anytime.
I'll see. We'll see.
We appreciate it. For Coach Clint Scribner from Gentry High School, Gentry Arena, home of the Pioneers, your Redbirds successful, both boys and girls. You've been listening to Farmington Cardinal basketball on the Farm Cars Live Sports Network. Good night, be safe, and we'll see you Tuesday night.